Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here, continuing to cook up this NBA action, man. Y'all know we do around the jam session. We cook up every single game, every single day, man. Yesterday, we cashed another NBA player of the day. We've been red hot, and we're just trying to keep the momentum rolling forward, man. We had the Indiana Pacers laying the points at home, at the crib, game six. Had to respond, force a game seven in the Garden. Pacers have been dominant at home, at the crib, all postseason long. Knicks really banged up, fatigued, injured, haven't played their best basketball on the road much this postseason. It just set up well for the Pacers to do what they do, the deeper basketball team. We'll see what happens in game seven. Like I said from the start of that series, I said 7 game series, 50-50 series. So for all you Knicks fans that love calling me a Knicks hater, I was right. You were wrong. We'll see what happens in game seven. I never said you guys weren't going to win the series. I never said that. Never said that. Never said that. Said it was going to be a 50-50 series and the Pacers have a legitimate shot to win it. Forcing a game seven, that's exactly what they have. Shout out to Pacers, man. See if Brunson and company can close them out in the Garden with the Celtics waiting on them in the Eastern Conference Finals. We got game 6 tonight with the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies and my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, man. Mavs at home looking to close these boys out in 6. Or will the Thunder force a game 7, man? You know, I'll break this game down in its entirety here in a second. 4-1 in this series thus far. We'll see if we can go 5-1 moving forward, or if is this the last game. Talk about it here in a second, man. Money making Saturday. I appreciate each and every one of you that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And of course, I have premium plays over at the site. Money making Saturday, man. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward. We've been hot. Let's keep it rolling. Let's make some money today. Let's continue to kick the crap out of the books. Let's smash it per usual. And without further ado, man, let's hop right into tonight's NBA action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get her done. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder buddies out on the road facing my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, man. Mavs laying 3.5 points at home, at the crib. Game 6, black jerseys, looking to close out the Thunder, man. Before I break down this game, let's talk about what I've said from the very start of the series. The beauty in what I do here is everything is archived. You can go back and watch it and see that I've been consistent as they come here in this series. And I've also been right. So, what I said from the start of the series was I believe the Mavs are the better basketball team. That was the first thing I said. I think we're the better basketball team. And just because the Thunder won 6 more regular season games, I did not think that made them the better basketball team. You know what I mean? And I'll die on that hill. B, I said the Mavs have the best player on the floor in Luka Doncic. I still believe that. I believe Luka is better than SGA. And I don't even know if many people know Luka's younger than SGA, FYI. I don't even know if a lot of people know that. C, I said the Mavs have the best second option on the floor. If you're giving me apples to apples, Kyrie Irving or Jalen Williams, I'm taking Kyrie Irving every day of the week. I also said the Mavs were the better defensive team. I still believe that. The presence that Lively and Gafford add to this Mavs team, being able to sub 2 really athletic bigs in and out, is causing the Thunder real problems. And it's why the Mavs were able to turn around their season the way they did. Look at the defensive numbers for the Mavs post-trade deadline. They've been the best defensive team in the NBA. It's not a lie. It's a fact. I thought the Mavs are the more physical team. Again, when you're able to rotate 2 big bigs like that, 2 7-footers who are that physical, yeah, it's kind of hard to compete with that all the way up and down the floor every possession. So I thought the Mavs were the better defensive and physical team. I thought the Mavs had the more experience. We've seen Luka already be to a Western Conference Finals, already go to a Western Conference Finals. We've seen Kyrie win a ring already with the Cleveland Cavs, hit the shot probably of our generation over Steph Curry in that finals. So I thought the Mavs had the more experience. And last and finally, what else I said in this series is I said Mavs would win this series in 6. Is exactly what I said. And guess what? here we are, Game 6. Mavs looking to close out the Thunder, man. And you already know where I'm at. If you can't tell by my words, I'm on my favorite team, the Dallas Mavericks, to close out the Oklahoma City Thunder Buddies. I love the Thunder Buddies. We love the Thunder Buddies here on this program. We know the Thunder Buddies better than just about anybody on the planet. It's our team. But that's why we also know that this was their first go around, and they have to learn to win. Everybody had to learn to win. Everybody has to learn to win in the NBA. My Mavs just went through this 2 years ago when Luka went to the Western Conference Finals. Hell of a season, hell of a run for the Thunder Buddies. They will be back. But tonight, they go home. My Mavs send these boys back to Oklahoma City, and my Mavs move on to the Western Conference Finals. That's how I see it. That's exactly how I've seen it the entire series, and I will not waver from it. And I'm not here to sugarcoat it, lie to you, or do anything of that nature. I'm just here to shoot it straight to you and tell you how I see the series. And I think I broke this down really, really well. If you like the Thunder, take the Thunder. But I think the Mavs win this game. When I break down the last 2 games, the Mavs thoroughly controlled them both. I know they lost game 4. That was our one loss in the series. We're 4-1 in the series. But the Mavs thoroughly controlled that game the entire way through. And I thought the difference was they fell flat in the fourth quarter. They missed their free throws while the Thunder made theirs. So that prevailed the Thunder to get a win in that game 4. Shout out the Thunder. Shout out to them. But I thought that was the true nature of what happened there. Game 5 went exactly the same way Game 4 went. Mavs controlled the entire way through. They didn't fall flat in the fourth quarter. Made timely free throws, and we've seen them win the game comfortably. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what happened here tonight. Thunder, they're not going to lay down. They're not going to lay down. It's going to be a competitive game probably throughout. But I think the Mavs, again, are the better team, the more physical team, the better defensive team. I think they have the best player on the floor. I think they have the best second option on the floor. I think they have the more experience. And I think they closed the Thunder Buddies out in 6. Lay the points with the Mavs. That's how I see it. Appreciate y'all. And that's going to conclude this episode of my NBA Jam session. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you boys and girls that continue to tune in and watch this video. If you appreciate the content that I do, all I ask is that you smash that like button for me. You subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as I always say, man, if you're rocking with me, rock with me. I'm active on Instagram and Twitter all day long. There's a link for that in the description below. And, of course, I have premium plays over at the site. We've been red hot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep the momentum rolling forward, man. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Money making Saturday. It's been your guy, Jay Briggs, man. I'm out of here. Peace.